Man, I know the conversation is getting interesting, but let's stop this shit right here. Right now, Jimz, everybody is talking about it. What's your take on it?
I think it was trending since last night.
Since last night?
Yeah.
I ain't get it till this morning.
Okay, all right. So I saw last night.
I don't like it.
I saw last night.
Okay.
I hate it.
Okay.
I hate it a lot.
I didn't get to see it last night.
All right,
bro.
so it's
sleep.
All right, so it broke last night,
Okay.
right? And I'm seeing it, and I'm like, okay, this is bad. And
How was the energy last night?
so it didn't pick up till the wee hours.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm on the Xbox with the gang, mad and all types of cool shit.
Right.
I'm chilling, winding down, getting ready to go to sleep soon. And I get what you don't wind down.
Niggas get old. I'm all winding down and shit. I just took you like a glass of wine next to you and shit.
So I'm winding down, right? And I get on Twitter, start getting the timeline, and I'm seeing it. Now, I seen that there was a video on YouTube around like mid-evening.
Okay.
So I'm watching it, and I'm like, I seen the title, I peeked at it, but, I ended up jumping off of it. And I'm watching, so I get on the timeline later that night, and I'm seeing it start to pick up steam. I'm seeing rappers starting to tag and people dropping snapshots. The retweets is going. And I'm like, yo, by the morning,
Just about to
this
be winning.
now, the crazy part is, I checked if it was trending last night, and it wasn't when I
Okay.
checked. Around like, I want to say 1
When
o'clock.
I woke up, it was trending.
I obviously, now it's funny, but when I searched it up, I can see there were tweets, Jimz.
Right.
I said, oh, this is going to be trending any hour.
Right.
This is going to start trending.
Right.
And that's when it's going to get serious for him.
Okay.
Because once it starts trending, it start reaching algorithms that ain't even in the battle rap.
Right.
Somebody sent me a snapshot that the shit was trending in South Africa. Now, I don't know how that works on Twitter.
Listen, South African battle rap is popular, bro. I'm telling you.
So there
they
you
out
go.
There. Make
There
sure
you
y'all
go.
salute to y'all too.
So I saw it, and then I'm like, when I woke up this morning, it was full out. It was on. It was
Okay.
on. And at that point, everybody had caught on to the story, and people were speaking out on it.
Okay, so we already know. What's your thoughts of the story? Because I think we might have two different views.
Okay. So I'll start here.
Okay.
And listen to me, because it might sound like I'm going somewhere I'm not.
Okay.
I know you're not the same person you was 10 years ago.
Okay.
Because I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. There's things I didn't like about myself 10 years ago that I don't do today. I fixed it, right? But with that being said,
Right.
that isn't a get out of jail free card. He never served any punishment, no reaction, no backlash for those comments. This is why it stood out to me. I battled Jimz. I was his first big battle ever.
Okay.
2014. Those tweets came out in 2013. He wasn't tweeting as the battle rapper Jimz.
Right.
He was tweeting as him. I don't know.
They said it was in a 3-year span too.
But this is it started
Right.
before his battle career started.
Right.
So at that point,
So that was the person he was
that's him.
coming into battle
This
rap
is before
as.
I'm being
So that's
politically
him.
correct.
Right.
I'm being
right.
careful what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm not.
I am that person.
Yeah, that's me. And I think that's the part that bothered me and hurt me. I'll be honest with you, and I won't front. I was cool with Jimz.
Okay.
Jimz is somebody that I've spoken to on the phone many a times. We text back and forth. I had a rapport with him. So I never thought that of him. I brought him around my homies, my folks, my cousins.
Okay.
We've never really got that energy from him. So when I saw it, it hurt a little bit because it's like, damn.
Now, was that your white side?
See, I don't look at it as sides. I don't look at it as a side.
I don't know.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Because why? Let me say this. What other side hurt it?
No, as a friend.
Because you still was mad.
No. When I say I was hurt, I'm glad you asked that question because that was a silly ass question, and I'm gonna tell you why. You just tried to get me there. First of all, there's no sides to me. I am who I am.
Okay.
Right now, only people see color. Right. So for me,
That sound like some shit white people say.
No, not at all. But I'm not a white person though.
That's true.
I'm not a white person,
That's true.
right? So
That's true, to be fair.
I think, and stop disrespecting me.
No.
Stop disrespecting me. It hurt as a friend because I'm watching and I'm like, I felt fooled.
Right.
Damn, this is a facade. This is the guy I felt like I knew. So I'm questioning everything. And as a friend of somebody's, somebody that you fuck with when you care about them in some capacity. Like I didn't know this about Jimz until yesterday.
Right,
so 2 days ago I cared about Jimz.
Right.
He's a good dude in my opinion.
Right.
But then you see that and it puts your whole relationship in question, in my opinion. You questioning everything. You understand what I'm saying? And his integrity as a man, his values, his principles. And, you know, I think that's the part that hurt for me. Like, damn, that's how you feel, Jimz? I mean, he's not talking about, he's not, you know, he did the blog and actually before
I hated the blog, but yeah.
The blog is what put the nail in the coffin for me, though.
Okay.
It put the nail in the coffin for me, though, because he started talking about depression. And I know he was an advocate person.
Okay, hold on. Before we get to that part, let me just say how I felt before we get to it. Then we can dive in. I just like, you know how sometimes I feel like that, okay, I do believe what you said in the beginning, that who he is probably now ain't the same. You're right, everybody changes. Right? So I will say that. But I feel like y'all want to forgive him. Not y'all, but just people want to forgive him for who he is now.
Right.
He still was that person.
Right. I'm seeing people defending.
It's just like, you dig what I'm saying? It's like you just didn't get caught.
Right.
Glad you moved on to be a bigger or better person. But how I think, I'm like, that could be a facade. Because to me, how I looked at it is like you're in the culture with us.
Sure.
Most black people.
Absolutely.
So that means you came into the culture with an attitude or a disdain towards the culture. And you wanted to like soar. You wanted to be popular in this culture.
In a black culture.
Right? And then I start thinking about his slogan, "Stop being dirty." I start thinking, was that
I don't want to cut you off,
right?
Because I've seen a few things. Let Eazy finish your fucking statement. So I
right,
like I
right.
That's what I mean by you as a friend. You're questioning everything now. Stop being dirty just used to be Jim's thing.
Right
now, it's like, oh, what you mean by
what
that?
You meant
what did you mean by that? And that's what I mean about questioning everything that you thought.
Right.
You know somebody. Go ahead, finish that.
So I think what disturbed me, first of all, I'm a black man, 100%. My mom's black, my dad's black, my daughter's is black. So, you know, when you talk about even a black woman, black men still feel it because we still are a part of it.
Absolutely.
If I have a daughter, and she's full black, that means I had sex with a black woman. Have to respect that and cherish that because she produced that black woman that I'm about to raise here. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So now we take it as disrespect just by talking about them. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. So here's the thing. Not as I haven't got mad at a relationship I was in and we cussed each other out. But now it's like you're blatantly disrespecting the race and the gender, but the race too. Yo, black people look like this, or black girls look like that, such and such. So where I was like, okay, he's out of here is when he put the baby up. When you put the baby up, that's like, bro, that's like slum, bro.
Yeah,
that's slum.
It's low, and the reason why I say it's so devastating is because the lack of respect or care that you were saying.
Right.
There was, again, this is before he was Jimz. We're only talking about him because he was Jimz. When he tweeted this, he was a nobody.
But
so my point, no, this is no defense. So my point is, when you can put out a tweet of a bulldog and then put it next to a black baby and say
like
black
that,
babies,
for that. I ain't like that.
What is it? A pug?
a pug or whatever, anything though, Ja. Like
That's crazy.
wow,
That's crazy.
And then know that you did that. Nobody's born racist. You get raised like that.
So
you get raised like that. So now I'm like, in your crib, is that a norm? Is that type of dialogue? And is that how? And I don't know who raised him or if you know. That, I don't know the dynamics.
Okay,
of
I do
that.
want to ask: is he? Okay, he's Greek, right?
I heard people questioning that he was not Spanish at all. But even still, so I know he doesn't have any black in him at all.
So he shouldn't be saying nigga period
at all.
Period.
But he stopped doing that. So that's how you know he got pressured. He stopped that. That's how you knew he wasn't supposed to be saying it.
Absolutely.
But even leading up to those tweets, he had during Pride Month, he had a straight Pride shirt on that he posted. So, you know, the gay community was getting at him.
Okay.
And, you know, I felt like right before that, he was coming at people who were Overweight. Get your fat ass up off the couch. If I could do it, you could do it.
You could do it.
I'm like, damn.
On the treadmill doing it.
Sweating with the sleeveless. So, and then before that, he had a thing where he was saying depression isn't real.
I know. See,
Depression
I was about to say that.
Now let's get back to his apology.
Oh, that's now okay.
Let's get
But
back
hold
to
up.
his apology.
Which one you want to state first? Because I want to go to the written apology before he did the blog.
I thought the written one came out after.
No, it came before.
So then he did 2 apologies.
Oh yeah, he tweeted the apology first. Or
can we get that?
Ja, can we go to?
I'd like
you
to
know what I
read
mean?
that.
Like yeah.
I want to hear that.
So once we actually hear that, like what he actually
What
said
did he say,
about.
Ja? We got Ja Mike.
Yeah, we got Ja Mike
What'd he
now.
say?
Y'all already know how he is.
Jimz, I don't deserve anybody's forgiveness, but
No, not that
That's
one.
the second apology.
That's the
Told
second
you.
one. It's the
So
first
it's 2.
one. It's the
It's 2.
first one.
Roll back up. We'll get to that too. So we got 3 apologies total.
We got 3
we
apologies.
Got 1 video, 2 tweets.
Right. And that's when you know a nigga wrong.
Yeah, you trying to clean this up?
Too much.
You trying to clean this up?
Too much.
Why couldn't you?
So-
see, we'll get. Yeah, I want to get to what he should have did once we see what he did.
So he did a joke. It was okay. Damn, how y'all ain't get the first one?
Anybody working
He
around
did the
here?
he did the first one. You got it? God damn, B. You know what I'm saying?
racist jokes always been funny since the dawn of comedy. Does it make you racist? Sure. To the ones who only pick the one's race that's choosing to, pull up my Asian, Indian, white, Mexicans tweet too. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it's so dirty. Have fun though.
You are not in a white, Asian, German culture, Jimz. We don't know you
This
for
nigga,
that.
But I don't like
So
that.
now, but that contradicts what he said in his video.
That's what I. That's,
because
that's the first
now
one.
you're saying this is
Right.
comedy.
Right.
Your first initial response.
It was comedy.
That wasn't an apology.
Right, that wasn't. It was- we was joking.
That was an explanation.
Right.
That's 2 different things here, right?
Right.
So now, we say that.
He said something else, right?
The second.
This is like
This was after the
this is
video.
after.
Now this,
No,
I
no.
guess this will be the first apology.
This is still the first.
Okay, copy.
This is the one to where he tweeted, "I don't deserve anybody's forgiveness."
Oh,
but
that's the second one.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone deserves my apology. I'm not making excuses. I'm not giving explanations. There's no way to make my wrongs look right because they're not right. I'm ashamed and disgusted with who I was. I'll always love the culture. I'm sorry.
How many likes that got?
220.
I think B noticed that his subscribers went from.
65.
I think B noticed
65?
That I think.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
some
battle
people
rap.
buy
Okay,
that
battle
shit.
rap. But 65 is low.
That's very low.
65 is
For a
low.
viral
For
topic.
a viral topic.
Now, B,
so that means
B
we
had
working.
noticed- Now,
that
B
means
had-
we working.
Now, B had
Yeah.
noticed somewhere around like 3, 4 o'clock
Yeah.
today, his YouTube subscribers went from 36,000 to 34.
I
So they're
unsubscribe.
they're going down.
I unsubscribe.
I did too.
It's just a
I can't do
dub.
that. I can't do nothing with you,
Yeah,
bro. I can't do nothing with you.
Me either.
I gotta protect my peace. Ain't that his saying?
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
protect my peace.
I didn't
now.
like it. I didn't like.
So
how
now-
do you feel about? Let me ask, how you feel about the first to the video? Because that's the apology after the video. So now you heard the first, the video.
So the
and now that-
apology after the video is garbage.
Okay.
And the only reason it's garbage is because of the video.
Right.
Why did you shoot the video? You should have just tweet that or said that in the video, dickhead.
Right. You didn't even say it was comedy in the video.
No.
I think all of that shit was lies.
No,
I think
that's
the
my-
story was lies.
That's my point. E.
Black girl cheated on you. Didn't even cheat.
Y'all
Y'all broke up. She moved on.
She
She
found
moved on too fast.
Listen.
I hated it.
Listen, you know what he did? You know what? He made me want to fuck whatever girl he was talking about.
Oh, my
That's all
God,
he did.
dog.
Whatever girl he was talking about, I wanted to hit too. That's all he did, John. So him and his girl break up. No, real shit, I just went now way. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna violate now. Because
That nigga killed his career over that 10 years ago. Where
still
that bitch
heard
at?
over that bitch?
We still-
Don't you got a whole girl at the crib? He tripping. All right, look,
What?
right?
That's the
All right.
best you could
No,
do?
Let's get started.
Yeah.
All right, so he do the apology video, right? Boom. He says, 10 years ago, I was in a relationship.
Right.
We had broke up.
Right.
And she moved on with a black man.
Right. I hated the player in the game.
End the game. I hated the player.
And the game.
And the
Yo, he
game.
said the game with so much
He said
emphasis.
the game like Triple H.
Yo,
The game.
The game.
So, all right. So
I was like,
look.
look at this bullshit.
So I'm bullshit.
I'm bullshit.
So I'm like, all right. Well, if you go look at your tweets, you didn't seem to have too many problems with black men.
Right.
I seem to have a problem with
was
females.
all females.
So he said Bull had a sister. He was so mad at Bull.
That he went at his sister.
The female comments was about like the sister have I don't understand it.
Now, did he ever say she was black or Spanish? Or did
girl.
he ever say the girl?
The girl that he was with.
Yeah. Did we? Because I was asked, did he ever say the race of the girl?
Now, well, I've seen one of the tweets said any Spanish women that date black men are disgusting or something like
That's
that.
what he said.
So
he must be
He had
Spanish.
to be a
Spanish,
She had to
right?
be a Spanish woman, right?
So what the black?
The Spanish, isn't it Latina? Mm-hmm. Spanish is the language they speak, right?
All right, I mean, we can get political. We can get political. I'm sorry. And all of that, but come on, man. Take this walk with us, man. Come on, yeah.
All right, so boom. So he says she went with the bull, and he had this rage. He couldn't let it go.
Okay, so
moving
Spanish
forward,
girl, black nigga got a sister.
He got a sister.
So we don't. Oh my god.
So now he mad at the sister.
It's deep.
This didn't sound like you was mad that she moved on.
Yeah.
It sounded like she moved on with a black man. Mm-hmm. That's the only problem you had.
What does the female got to do with it?
This is deep-rooted racism here. This is deep. So the way you explained it, the way he explained it, Ja, if the boy was Chinese, he'd have been cool. Nah, you gotta look what he said.
Or what he's saying is if he was Chinese, he would have hated on Chinese women.
People.
But then who would be the other? Oh, still Spanish. So it'll still be.
My point. That's my point. So your racism that you displayed came from a relationship that went sour. She moved on with a black man, and that is what ignited your fuel.
I call bullshit.
I would have rather you said, yo, you know what, y'all?
I fucked up. Yes.
I fucked up.
Yes.
And you know what? 10 years ago,
I ain't like y'all niggas.
10 years ago, I was a piece of shit.
And I ain't like
and
y'all
I couldn't
niggas.
stand y'all.
Right.
I was a pussy.
Yeah.
Everybody around the hood used to smack on me.
Yeah.
Niggas used to take my money.
Right, because he was fat as shit, too.
Right.
Drawn.
Like, hungry ass nigga, right?
You know what I mean?
Bully me.
Right.
Let me hear something I can actually be like.
He wasn't winning battles.
We talking like that whole story sounded crafted. It just sounded crafted, and then we get the written apology, and there's no excuses for what I did. Well, you just gave us a fucking excuse. You said a black boy took your girl.
You said it was funny.
Or moved on.
Then it wasn't funny no more because we found out that it wasn't funny.
You're all over the place.
He all over the place.
You're sorry because you got caught.
That's what it is.
Take this walk with me, Jimz.
That's what he got to do.
You're sorry because you got caught.
Now, I would accept one more. Just come out and say the truth.
Well, at this point, your behavior has displayed the truth. I can make my own truth now. I don't need any more from you. Your service, your work here is done. Your work here is done, right? I need no more from you. You said
we already, yeah. By you doing that, we already know. I get it.
All I've gotten from you is bullshit.
Right.
You haven't said nothing real since this shit happened. Only real shit you said was them tweets.
No,
that was real for you.
That was real.
You meant that shit.
No, he did.
You meant that shit.
He did.
All you had to do was come out and said I was wrong 10 years ago. I don't think that way anymore. And I think some people could have respected. Pain is pain, and some people wouldn't have accepted an apology. And you know what? You don't deserve it. So anybody who did accept your apology, be grateful.
Right, no,
but
I agree.
You couldn't come out and own it. You halfway owned it.
Right.
You halfway owned it, and you deflected onto a black man moving on with your girl.
Right.
What the fuck his sister had to do with
like,
it?
why he just couldn't get no work?
What
like,
the babies had to do with it, John?
At all.
What does that's the part. See, that's what made it disgusting. The child is just like, okay, you just don't hate the black females. You hate black people.
color.
You just hate the color.
The
Right.
existence.
Right.
The
He just didn't
existence.
like it.
It's the
You
existence
gotta
of black
understand,
people.
John. When he was telling the story, I could still see it.
Yeah, me too.
It hurt him to go back
To
there.
like say it. It was like an exorcist.
It hurt him to go back there.
Yeah, like that shit was coming out because he really white for real.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Jimz. You got to own that. You got to wear that as a man. All jokes aside, that's something that you said. You know, and I feel like you got to own that, and you got to take that walk.
Or go take a class.
What is a class gonna do?
I mean, he gotta do something. He gotta do something.
I feel like
He need to pay something. I think he should pay the
should
next
do a
champion
charity.
of the year.
You should do a charity.
No. I think he should put
But
up.
is that shit from the heart? Now, what?
It's
I
never
don't
from
want
the
it.
heart.
He should put up the 10 bands for the next champion of the year. We would accept that.
That'll uncancel him.
Not uncancel him, but at least you pay for champion of the year.
I think
that.
I think once you cancel, you cancel.
Are we really gonna fucking cancel the niggas? Battle rap really gonna cancel him?
Who gonna book him?
I want to see it.
Who
Fuck,
gonna
he
book
wasn't
him?
getting booked anyway.
All right, so now what do you want to see his views on the video go down? That's what you want to see.
Yes, I should be from 33K
I don't
to
want to see no
about.
more. Okay, I got you. I can respect
I'll
that.
take 20.
Yeah.
If I go from 33 to 20, I know we serious.
Right. Copy.
But I don't want to wake up in next week and see 33 to 32. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's not enough
Y'all
people
got me
mad.
hot. I'm sweating talking about this shit.
That shit crazy. But you know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just disgusting,
Yeah,
bro.
as a man, you gotta wear that,
It's
Jimz.
just disgusting. You gotta wear that. Everybody been grinding him up, so we don't gotta keep grinding them up.
Yeah.
Just
Nah,
know
shit
that
as it sounds. But you know,
it's just we just had to
Yeah.
break it down in a way that y'all niggas ain't really doing it. Now, if we as a community want to get him out of here, let's get him out of here. But let's do it.
right? Don't dance with it.
We gotta just do it.
Copy.
So ending the topic, I think I would want to see the fans more so in the comment. You know, the question that you asked starting this is 10. You're not the same person that you was 10 years ago.
I want to be clear though, John, not to cut you off. I was not defending him when I said that. My point of what I meant by that was just because you moved on 10 years and that wasn't you, you served no punishment for that.
Yeah. It wasn't like he cheated.
You don't get to get away with it
like
because
Not at all.
yeah, that's what I meant.
So
he started talking this white boy shit. Almost fucked the whole segment up.
The one part that I say we'll discuss this so we can wrap this up is the kid part. That's the one part that I can't come back
I got
from.
black daughters. He got black daughters.
Yeah, I have too. You get what I'm saying?
Of course,
got
I got
black
black
daughters.
daughters. This nigga say he got black
You could have had a
daughters.
white girl.
Actually, my first baby mom is half white, half black.
They
So
say you are who your father is, though. So
Yeah.
that's genetically that's what they say. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
But once you put the kids in, I don't think there's no coming back from it. But
I agree, Jai. There's no coming back from it. And I think that's the part that, you know, people can't get over how egregious and how freely you said it with no sympathy at all.
and we
You didn't
not
care
putting this in
about
an
it.
episode.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
y'all.
Jimz, we're gonna cut this for the viewers and for you. You're gonna get this special video. We're not putting you in the episode. We're gonna cut this. This is just for Jimz.
Absolutely.
Yeah, take this walk with
All
us,
right, we
Jimz.
out.